Gervonta Tank Davis is in attendance for the Andy Ruiz versus Luis King Kong Ortiz fight with the co-main, a guy that he knows very well, Eastside Pitbull Cruz. He was there, watched the fight, and he recommends that Rolly fight against Eastside Pitbull Cruz. And he says he knows who won't be fighting Eastside Pitbull Cruz off of that performance. Let's break it down. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I am truly the best in the business. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. It's a red and white button. If you love boxing, then you down with me, because I am boxing. Tank Davis was, as I mentioned at the beginning, he was in attendance in LA where they had the Ruiz versus Luis King Kong Ortiz fight. Good fight. I did a BOXINGEGO watch party. Shout out to everybody that joined. Good heavyweight action. Probably a bit more technical than I would have imagined it'd be. And the co-main was Eastside Pitbull Cruz, signed to Manny Pacquiao Promotions. You have a fan that says, Gervonta beat Pitbull Cruz with one hand. Calm down, people. And then Tank made the face, the emoji face, which is true. Now, upon watching the Pitbull Cruz fight, and he says, I didn't lie yet. I think the Pitbull Cruz victory for Tank Davis has aged brilliantly. Brilliantly. I'm talking about this is a marvelous win. And it's funny because you have the haters, you have old media, and they say stuff to the effect of, oh, Tank, he's 27. He hasn't fought nobody. Oh, Tank this. And we know these are lies, right? If you look at post-loss to Tank Davis, and for the record, I think that Eastside Pitbull Cruz definitely lost to a one-handed Tank. He definitely lost the fight. He was being outboxed. Tank got on his ish and was boxing him. Earlier in the fight, Tank was melting Pitbull Cruz with some very hard shots. But then after he messed up his hand, you got to think quick. You got to be quick-witted in this sport, because if you're not, then that could be an L for you. So Tank got on his jab, his fundamentals, and he showed you who he was. And if you guys listen to my post-fight breakdown of that specific fight, I literally told you that I already knew Tank had crazy power. I've interviewed Tank. I've interviewed people who watched him in the Mayweather Doghouse Rules scenarios and sparring in Baltimore and all these other locations. And they let me know what's really good when it comes to Tank Davis. So that the power was never in question. Everybody, if you look at his record, there's only one person prior to Pitbull Cruz that had survived, and it wasn't even a full championship fight, like a 10 or 12 rounder, right? So I told you post-fight, after Tank beat Eastside Pitbull Cruz, I was highly impressed. Reason being, I'm a real student of the game and a real fan of boxing. One, this wasn't even his original opponent. He was supposed to fight December 5th against Rolando Rolly Romero, right? And that fell apart because Rolly had some legal issues that needed attending to. He had to attend to those issues. Showtime thought it was in their best interest to at least prolong or postpone the fight for him to sort that out, which he did, and they later fought, and Tank knocked out Rolly in round 6. So for a late replacement scenario, because this has happened to Tank a couple times, he was supposed to fight Abner Matas, who was also on this card, and Abner Matas pulled out with a detached retina. He said his eye was bad, and he took a 4-year layoff and semi-retired, and just came back on this Andy Ruiz card in LA. He had the itch or whatever. But it was supposed to be Abner Matas. He pulled out last minute, and health reasons, like Errol Spence versus Pacquiao. I get it. And then Tank knocked out Hugo Ruiz instead. And then the same thing when Rolly had the legal issues, Tank was forced to fight Eastside Pitbull Cruz. So that wasn't even a guy he had a full camp with him in mind. Rolly has a completely different style than Eastside Pitbull Cruz. And the thing that was so impressive and why the Tank win over Pitbull has aged so marvelously is because you see what Pitbull Cruz is doing to everybody else not named Tank. Magdaleno before the Tank fight, often. Eduardo Ramirez on tonight's card, often. made it look like, bro. And the thing is, with the Ramirez dude tonight, Ramirez was running and like he didn't want to engage. Like he watched Pitbull's fights. He was really fighting scared though. He was really fighting him scared. He was fighting Pitbull like he didn't really want to engage. He didn't really want no smoke, and he was very evasive. And the interesting thing is Pitbull Cruz has such a style and such a presence in a small package, pause, but it's such a presence. He puts that pressure on you. And the one thing he does that I really like is he'll wing a crazy wide shot, crazy, like, right? Miss it and never is discouraged, and he'll get right back on it and right back on offense. Versus you see some guys and they make this big, huge attempt and then they whiff and miss and punch the ropes and stuff to the point where it looks crazy. They care too much. And then they're thinking about like, oh, that was embarrassing, or let me calm down and stuff. Pitbull Cruz will continue to fight like that style, reckless, awkward, and, you know, crazy offensive. So, you know, just styles make fights. But anyway, that was what was so impressive about Tank Davis in that fight, is that he fought one-handed and beat some guy who's as merciless as Pitbull Cruz has shown to be before and after. Everybody else not named Tank Davis has often met a bad fate with messing with Pitbull Cruz. And that includes Gamboa. You know, I understand it's like later in his career, he had already lost to Tank, Devin Haney. Before that, before both of them, he had lost to Terrence Crawford, but still, it's very impressive stuff. Now, Gervonta Davis did tweet this. I know who don't want to fight Cruz because him don't got a chin. And I don't, you know, it's subliminal. So I can't be positive as far as who he's referring to. But he says, I know who don't want to fight Pitbull Cruz because him don't got a chin. If I had to take an educated guess, and if I look through the comment section, I'm pretty sure people are going to insist that it's, wow. They're going to insist that it's either Rolly or Ryan that he's referring to. See, look, someone said Ryan. Yeah, that's what I would imagine. But yeah, I think the Tank Davis win over Pitbull Cruz has definitely aged beautifully. Definitely aged beautifully, because at the end of the day, he was in there with a beast of a fighter, one-handed, and made no excuses and got it done. Respect. Tank recommends Rolly versus Pitbull. Here's it is, because sometimes Tank, for whatever reason, he deletes his tweets. But it says Rolly and Eastside Cruz need to fight. So two former foes, Tank Davis thinks that would be a great lightweight matchup. You know, now I don't know what the deal is with Rolly, because Rolly, last time I checked, he was like calling out Errol Spence at 47. So I don't really know his situation, if he feels he's done with the division or if he's planning on staying at the division. You know, we'd have to wait till Rolly confirms it. But very impressive stuff from Tank Davis in fighting Pitbull Cruz. And then I also feel it was very impressive stuff in how Issa Cruz has bounced back. Like the Tank Davis loss, he bounced right back like it was nothing, you know what I'm saying? And continued and got back on a win streak, and he's chilling. So let me know what you guys think. That is the latest from Sir Tank Davis. Some people think he might rematch Eastside Pitbull Cruz. You know, maybe he has other plans. I don't know what's next, but Tank is money. Tank is big business. So I can't wait to see what's next for him. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know how I did, and also subscribe to the channel. And I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We work.